Welcome to this demo on reviewing and submitting an application for jurisdictions with 2 or more registered law enforcement agencies. When an application period is open, a message appears at the top of the status page with an application profile link. You can select the link in the message or in the left menu to start the application process. Before you begin creating an application for the new solicitation, communicate with each of your LEAs so that you know which of them will be submitting a sub-application. Submitted LEA sub-applications will come to you for review. You, in turn, will submit all of your LEA's approved sub-applications to BVP in one aggregate application. For this demo, we have communicated with our LEAs and know that 2 of them have already submitted their sub-applications. So let's get started. We'll begin by selecting Application Profile in the left menu. The first time you select Application Profile, BVP will prompt you to review and validate your agency information. As the jurisdiction, you must provide the current population. Then we'll validate the address information and select Save. BVP will then prompt you to review and validate your agency contacts information. Make any required updates, and then click Save to continue. Next up, BVP displays the sub-application profile page. BVP does not allow jurisdictions with more than one associated LEA to create a sub-application profile. So instead, each LEA will create its own sub-application and submit it to the jurisdiction for approval. The jurisdiction submits all of its approved LEA sub-applications to BVP in one aggregate application. If you know that at least one of your LEAs has submitted a sub-application, you can just click Save on this page. BVP will take you to the next page in the process, Review Application, or you could click Review Application in the left menu. LEA sub-applications are listed at the bottom of the Review Application page. We can't proceed with submitting the application until we've reviewed each LEA sub-application and either approved or disapproved it. The status for each LEA sub-application is listed in the Application Status column. When the status reads Pending Jurisdiction Approval, we can go in to review the sub-application and either approve it, disapprove it, or reopen it for the LEA to make edits. To begin our review, we'll select the View Update Details link. To approve the sub-application, we'll need to select Approved by CEO in the Change Status field. And then click the Save Change Status button. Now BVP takes us back to the Review Application page, where we'll see the updated status for the LEA's sub-application. Okay, now let's review the second LEA sub-application. We'll go ahead and approve this one too by selecting and saving the Approved by CEO status. After we've approved or disapproved all LEA sub-applications, BVP displays a Proceed to Submit Application button so that we can move into the submission process. Let's do that now. We'll review the information one more time and then forward the application to BVP. If you determine that some of the information needs to be changed, you'll need to go back to the Review Application page and reopen the sub-application for the LEA to make changes. Otherwise, select Submit Application for BVP approval. The last step is to review and acknowledge 3 certifications, starting with the Chief Executive certification. Click the checkbox to acknowledge and accept the certification. then the funding limits certification, and last but not least, the mandatory wear policy certification. And then sign electronically by entering your name and selecting Submit. And now you've completed the application submission process. BJA will review your application and either approve, reject, or reopen the application for you to make changes and resubmit. The demo is now complete, so select the Close button to close the window.